All right, players. Very, very important announcement. You got to pay attention, guys. If you have a bad beat story, I don't want to hear it. My dealers don't want to hear it. No one wants to hear your bad beat stories, guys. It happens. Get over it. However, on the bright side, I pay this wonderful person next to me, Jackie. She's our media hostess for Famous Poker Series Goliath. She wants to hear this stuff because she likes pain. So again, if you have a bad beat story or anything like that, talk to Jackie, guys. We're going to be putting our best bad beats on our Twitter and Facebook page right now. We're going to come around and do some interviews on the spot, guys.
Tell me about your worst bad beat.
Play poker, I think. 3 deuces. And 3 deuces, you make a straight and a river come a flush. This is those.
I need to think about it. Hold on. I don't know off the top of my head. Let me think about this trip. Ace Queen versus Ace King in the Millionaire Maker to get busted. Damn. 2 levels before bagging.
Oh, bummer.
It was
most recent and all-time worst. All right, I was about 15 minutes into the main event, and I had pocket nines, and I flopped quads. The flop was 9-9-10. And I checked, my opponent checked, turn was a 4, my opponent checked, I checked, river was a 10, and he bet, I raised, he re-raised, I 5-bet, he shoved all in, I snapped him, and he said quads, I said, yeah, I have quads. He said, no, I have quads. He had quad 10s. That was that.
Can I ask you a quick question? No? Did he?
300K.
Oh my gosh.
300K.
Crazy.
36 players left. It was just, I shoved a lot of chips in there, and he called me with pocket 4s, and I had ace queen, and he won. So her husband cost me 43K, but I'm going to win this tournament, so it's all right.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
How much worse would that have been if I did it to him? Tell me about your bad beat.
My bad beat, or the story that someone said I gave them a bad beat?
Tell me about the story.
I heard there was a little story that I gave him a bad beat with pocket 4s. I wouldn't consider that a bad beat. It's your classic race. I'd already shoved light 4 or 5 times prior to, and it was my big blind. I had pocket 4s. He shoved with ace king. I called, and they held up. I wouldn't consider that a bad beat. Let me tell you about a real bad beat. Last week, I 3-bet all in with pocket queens, 2 red ones, and I get called by 2 black queens. Runner, I lose. That's a bad beat.
I lost straight flush to straight flush once.
Really?
Yes. Flopped a straight flush to another to a flush, and turned another straight flush.
Wow, that's a big one. Crazy.
Worst money-wise was online. Aces versus 9s and king jack. It was for number 1 in chips with 27 left and a 215 rebuy. First was 175K. And lost to both hands.
Oh my goodness.
Lost to on a king high board, turn 9 and river jack.
Pocket aces got cracked by 2 opponents.
You said this was yesterday.
Yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
At the Rio.
What were the other hands?
They had Jack 9 and Ace Queen.
Oh, worst bad beat, not having enough dealers to run my event. Worst bad beat, playing the Taj Mahal in Atlantic City. I've got pocket kings, flop quad kings, and I lose to running aces, quad aces. Unforgettable hand.
All right, Chris Gawlik, your bad beat.
When poker players tell me about their bad beat.